What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Awakening World. I'm Love Coach Scott Katamas. I'm really honored to be with you tonight. It's a really wonderful show this evening. I think almost all of us understand that we need the divine feminine to rise, and it's happening. It's really happening. Sadly, the masculine old paradigm, the old boys network, which has been running the show for so long, thousands of years, and look at where the planet is, not in a good place. I had the good fortune to work with Al Gore, who I experienced as a really good man. And he said that what he found with the charities that he supported, give the money to the grandmothers. Give the money to the grandmothers, and the schools will be built, the books will be bought, the food will be delivered. And I think that made such an impression on me when he taught me that 15 years ago or so when I was working with him. And tonight we're going to hear from so many people, men and women, that I really have tremendous respect for. So I'm going to kind of share with us who we've got tonight. And as always, if it's Rise the Divine Feminine, it's a Christy Michaels show. Christy is who helped put this together. She has been absolutely tireless in her work of bringing together the divine feminine, specifically Mary Magdalene. And then also, we've got to have Eden Amadora co-hosting, because Eden is the embodiment of the divine feminine. She is one of the kindest human beings I've ever met. And she has also dedicated her life to really understanding and embodying the divine feminine and teaching. She's extraordinary. So we love having her as our co-host tonight.
Let the celebrations begin. And that's why I'm so glad you are all with us. I am so honored that Eden Amador, one of the high priestesses, is joining with us as co-host, for she is so dedicated in her heart to this incredible rising of the divine feminine. So thank you, Scott, for asking us and letting us be a part of this.
Well, it's my pleasure to introduce someone who's become really one of my favorite people on the planet. I'm honored to call her a constant colleague. I'm also really blessed that she's my friend. And it's Eden Amadora. And there's kind of two levels of sharing about Eden. There's on a professional level, she's an archetypal channel, a mystic, a muse, an ordained priestess, and she's been focalizing on the divine feminine 13 Moon Mystery School, where she studied and now teaches. And she truly serves the great awakening on this earth by holding a clear, compassionate mirror for all. And I want to say, because I'm blessed to be her friend and share with her about what's going on in her world, it's amazing to watch how even when life throws really hard stuff at her, she stays in her heart. She self-reflects. How can I have compassion for this person? How can I stay in kindness? And that is walking the talk of the divine feminine. I have so much respect for you, Eden. And I'm always delighted when we get to collaborate. And I know that you've got some really wonderful wisdom to share, as well as musical offerings. So take it away, my friend.
Thank you so much, Scott. Such an honor to be here again. What a beautiful, rich, and intense evening we've had together already. I want to acknowledge that in the mystery school work, we have an expression that we love our shadow as we love our light, not to amplify it, to transmute it with the light of our unconditional awareness. And I'm aware that when this energy that felt like a dissonant attack into the innocent, into the loving field we were co-creating came, that my nervous system contracted. That is probably true for every single one of us here. So just in naming that, let us put a hand of light on our precious hearts, on our innocent hearts, and put another hand on our lower bellies into that place where we could hold our breath and we could kind of rise up and out of our rooted, safe, grounded, conscious presence together. And I want to invite us just to take a moment to ground by breathing a little bit more into our back body and leaning in as if the Divine Mother is right behind us and we're sitting on her lap, feeling the frequency of this soft, velvety red rose behind me, and imagining you are leaning back into these petals with me. O Holy Mother, O Blessed Mother, O great source that I have come from, that which is inside of me, and that which I shall return to. Make me like you. Make me a ray of light emanating forth from your center point, aligned with your great purpose of empowering love, presence, compassion. O Divine Mother, welcome me home into your love, into your light, into your forgiveness, that I may be like a light unto this world that walks open-hearted. Breathing with me into the center of your sacred heart. If you want to close your eyes for a moment and just bow your head towards that place that can never be corrupted by this world. Deep inside the heart chakra, deeper still, there is a flame lit. This is a place we entered into form in our mother's womb, and the place we leave this form upon our death one day. But here in the center, the spark, that which cannot be measured with science, with our senses, this mystery of soul light. Breathing in deeper to that spark, as if we can spark a light, an inextinguishable light together that is greater than the sum of its parts. Feeling the light of Sophia Christos, the light of this great Heavenly Father and the Divine Mother in union, in alchemical intermarriage in our hearts. Feeling the light that we carry, that we have never been separate from. We are like the divine child in our remembrance of our innocent hearts. Another deep, deep breath as we feel this light amplify and lift our crown and let the heart lead by lifting the heart forward and letting both hands of light now open onto our laps in receptivity. Oh, Mother, make me a channel of your peace, of your purpose. I surrender, I receive. I do not need to know with my mind. I listen to the soft and quiet voice of my heart. I listen to the depth of my womb wisdom, and even in male bodies, this mother principle lives, and this womb space is also within you in your hara. Oh, my brothers, my sacred masculine brothers, I bow to you so deeply in so much gratitude, and I choose to see you. I see you, and in my seeing, I amplify you in your presence. I see our beloved Scott, who embodies the mother principle in the depth of his compassion, in his gentleness, in his receptivity. He embodies the principle of unconditional love. Maximum grace emanates from his heart, and so do so many brothers in this field. Let us take a deep breath together and holding our hands of light and opening our hearts, sending love and compassion even to those beings who were here earlier, or that being. May you be happy. May you be free. May you know yourself as beloved by whatever name you came into this world. May you know yourself as beloved. Feel the places in you that may still resist that level of unconditional love, even to the ones on the screens that make it very hard to agree with their choices. Let us send even them unconditional love. In this moment, we are that powerful. Love is the great transmuter. Only love is real. Breathing with me. Sending love, choosing a being or beings that you have hardened your heart to, that you've closed your heart to. And with your out breath, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free from suffering. May you awaken and recognize yourself as divine, as whole and holy and beloved. Love knows no opposite. Oh, beloved Mother, thank you for this day. Thank you for this chance to come together in this way, to open our hearts, to remember, to soften the shields of our heart, to unfurl the fear in our root, to ground deeper in love, like pillars of light on this planet. We were born at this very time for this reason, beloveds, to remember where we come from and who we truly are. And I bow to you for your courageous, noble hearts, for the work you're doing in the world. So many of you spoke for me. Those who've spoken already, I am another you. Thank you. We are many now. We are her hands, her heart, her eyes, her voices. Only love is real. I'm going to play a song for us to move this energy, and if you want to move your body with me and open to the frequency of the music, don't be shy to stand up even.
She asks us to remember to step beyond the veil. She asks us to surrender, drink deeply from her well. She rises from the darkness to break an ancient spell. She hands us our hearts back, new stories to tell. She rises, she rises, she rises, she rises. She rises in you, she rises in me. She rises like the sun, and she rises like the sea. A
Oh, wow. Big gallery view. Let's send a lot of love and hearts and twinkles. It was fun because all of you were dancing, and I wanted to show it. Everybody was dancing, and Eden is an amazing. Anyway, thank you, Eden. That was just perfect, as always. Absolutely perfect. And while we're still in the flow of the excitement of Eden's offering, there's something wonderful we can do. She has been recording an album, and it's been really fun because she's been playing her songs one at a time on Awakening World shows. Now, what we want to do is her song that she's just released on Spotify is called Beloved. It's beautiful, of course, as all of her songs are. Really important for everybody to go there and play it and share it with others, because the more play that it gets, that kind of raises her up the ranks, because we want to get this out to the world.
There's something really cool that happens if I receive 1,000 streams in the first 30 days. It clicks it into discovery mode, and Spotify starts to share it with others that may not have found it before. So you can help spread the love, spread the music by simply streaming it. And I know that together we can push it over 1,000 streams in this first month. It's been about 2 weeks now, and it's working its way up towards 1,000. I think we're halfway there. So give it a little boost, and let's spread the beauty of the divine feminine. This particular song, if I can share, Scott, it was inspired when I started to feel into what makes us so precious and unique and irreplaceable in this age of AI, in this time where machines are replacing jobs, where people are falling in love with their chatbots. And I really meditated and contemplated on that soul light that is irreplaceable. What makes us human? That anthropos, that spark, the human soul. That in the Gnostic myth of Sophia, it emerges from unity, from the pleroma, and Sophia's love for humanity. She follows it into form and matter. And we are that spark of anthropos. And the song Beloved is celebrating that spark that the machine cannot replicate. And some people hear this song and they hear an incredible love song, a romantic love song. And one of my priestess sisters, who's a death doula, her selfless service at a hospice, sang this song over and over to a man who was chained, handcuffed to the bed because he had been a life sentence prisoner that was allowed to go die in a hospice center. But even as he could barely move, there was a guard standing over him. And she, as a priestess, loved him in his last hour, singing this song to him and ushering him across the portal in his innocence, in his divinity. And that's how powerful love is. So whatever this song speaks to you, just listen and feel. It may speak to something very deep in you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for receiving.
That is such a beautiful story. You know, my favorite, there's so many different ways to express God, higher power. And my favorite is Rumi's way of expressing it, the eternal beloved. And, you know, our human beloveds come and go, our canine and feline beloveds come and go, but the eternal beloved is what we are discovering within ourselves. So
That's for sure.
I also want to let people know that you can find all things Eden Amadora at her website, which is her name, EdenAmadora.com. And there's a lot of wonderful things to find here. It's really fun to take the quiz. We've explored that in previous shows. So EdenAmadora.com. And of course, again, please do play it over and over and over.
Thank you so much.
So we can get her over that 1,000 mark. Absolutely. Eden, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Tomorrow's Sunday. Make it a sacred Sunday by choosing to see the divine in all. And again, thank you to all of our presenters, Christy Michaels for putting it together, Dan and Diana, Antoinette and all of your friends, Ione and Nikki. And much love, everybody. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday night. God bless. I'm going to go to gallery view one last time. And thank you, everybody that's still with us. I love it. Andrew and Connie are in the house. So take care, everybody. God's blessings. See you soon.